with all the bad stuff that's been happening in the world for the last at least 3 years, it's been really intense. I mean, bad stuff happens all the time. I know bad stuff happens to good people and bad people alike, and it happens all over the world, but in the last 3 years it just feels like it's been super condensed. But I just thought, I'm going to start these little resilience chats because I don't want to waste all of the years that I spent, like at least 15 years, single parenting 4 kids, bringing them up by myself, and building my business from scratch, and going through all of the hurdles of life and COVID, and going through all of that for nothing. Like, I have definitely learnt some really good resilience skills. So I wanted to give you 3 tips today on resilience. Okay. So first of all, words are powerful. I found that in my years of single parenting, when you start getting down on yourself, when you start feeling sorry for yourself, when you start getting whimpery, like, I can't do this, it's too hard, I'm gonna die. Like, when you start talking to yourself like that, you are talking to your spirit inside of you. So you literally cannot afford in this day and age to use whimpering and weak words. You have to affirm yourself. You have to speak words. Words are powerful. You have to speak words of life over yourself. So whether that's affirmations, I am strong, I can do this, I've got this, like whether it's words of affirmation or whether it's biblical, maybe you get some verses out of the Bible and you repeat them back over and over and you ruminate over them. Like, whatever words you use, make sure that the words you're using are powerful. I mean, are good and affirming and powerful, because all words are powerful. You don't want to speak death over yourself or your situation. Number 2, meditate. So meditating's different for all people, but really it's just bringing yourself back centered, back into a state where, like, you know what? Just knowing that actually, whatever happens, life's going to happen. Like, you've just got to bring yourself back to a state where you go, this too shall pass. I will get over this. This too will pass. Because everything does. Like I said, life happens to everybody, and every bad situation does pass eventually. So you need to bring yourself back to a center and just remember that things do pass. Come and go and pass. And then 3, for me, I think either talking to somebody, whether that is, your best friend, as long as they're, positive personality. Maybe it might be a pastor, if that's your jam, or maybe it will be a counsellor. Look, there is no shame whatsoever in getting professional help if you just feel you've come to a point where you actually can't affirm yourself anymore and you need help. A good friend, a pastor or a counsellor, and then if you're lacking, resources to have any of those things, or you just can't get access to those kinds of things, then journaling is a really good thing. I have written so many journals, so many notes. I've got notes for Africa all around my house. I write things down all the time. I write everything. It just gets it out of you, so you're not thinking over it and just going over and over and over and over the process or the pain or the doubt or the fear in your mind, and you get it down on paper and you can look at it and it's kind of out of you then. So journaling is a really, really good way to just start to feel peaceful again as well. Okay, hope that helps.